Welcome to episode 3 of Toilet Talk. Now, a couple weeks ago, I came to y'all to talk about what to expect from Toilet Talk. I came to y'all to talk about how I felt about Donald Trump. Last week, I spoke to y'all about where I sit while I shit, the Toto Toilet bidet. Talk to you about my penis or lack thereof. Today, I'm going to talk to you about certain foods I enjoy, what I think of those foods, and how to obtain those foods, and many more, and many other toiletries and things of that nature for nothing, for absolute free. Some of these tips I got from a friend of mine. I'm sure he'd rather stay anonymous. And I've applied these in my own life, and they work brilliantly. I'd like to share them with you. First off, I'd like to share some of these foods that I enjoy. Yes, I am sitting on the toilet, and while I do so, I have some of my favorite foods next to me. The first one I'm going to show you here is from Starbucks. Although I don't frequent Starbucks locations, I do buy it from the market quite frequently. I drink some every morning, actually. It is a cold brew, has a lot of caffeine in it. This is the cocoa and honey. I do also use the other flavor. I do not like the unflavored version, though. Has a little bit of cream in there, mostly coffee. It's delicious. I highly recommend it. Now, the other I'm going to talk to you about is this Skippy extra chunky, like my feces, extra chunky peanut butter. Okay, wonderful. 7 grams of protein in here. Fantastic. You can't go wrong with that. I was also asked to kind of talk about how I feel about either crunchy versus a smooth. I do prefer the crunchy. It comes out crunchy as well, which is fantastic. And I don't necessarily have a preference of Skippy over Jif. I just happen to have Skippy now. But usually either it would be Skippy or Jif. I don't like these organic ones that have all the oil in there. You got to mix together. To me, that's kind of weird. So I'll go with the standard brand name here. Now, what good is peanut butter without, you guessed it, jelly? Now, as far as jelly is concerned, I do prefer strawberry. There is no name brand. I probably got this one because it was cheapest. But it's jelly and not jam. I don't know the difference. However, you hear peanut butter and jelly. How often do you hear peanut butter and jam? So that's why I went with jelly. Now, this next thing I got here, I'm going to tell you something interesting about it. I'm not going to pick it up because it's going to fall down because I have one hand holding the phone here. But you can probably see it is Cheesecake Factory brand cheesecake. And you see there, $27.99 and the price $30. Now I'm going to tell y'all how to not spend a penny on any of this. But if you can see here, let me see. You see there's 3 flavors that it shows here, okay? Now out of those 3 flavors, there's only 2 flavors that I like. So what do? Let me see. Do I have my, I have my keys here. I got my keys with a pocket knife attached to it. So I go to the supermarket, take out my knife, very casually, very nonchalant. I don't try to hide anything. I do it like I'm working there. And I open up one of the boxes of cheesecake. And then I open up another box of cheesecake. I take out the flavor I don't like, and I replace it with the flavor I do like, okay? So there is going to be sitting there on the counter or in the area, in the freezer, I guess is where you get it from, an opened container with extra of one flavor than the other. Now, that might suck for whoever wants to get it because they're not going to trust buying an open container. But what do I care? The supermarket, multi-billion-dollar corporation, and so is the Cheesecake Factory. They're doing all right. They don't need my goodwill. Now, along with all these fantastic foods and many more, I'm going to tell you how to obtain them free of charge. Okay? Now, here's what you do. You go to the supermarket. You shop very casually, very nonchalantly. You try to be quick about it. You load up your shopping cart to the top, to the tippy top with whatever foods you like. Then you take one of the items. I don't know. What could it be? Maybe you get a small box of cereal, okay? Or you get the largest box, whatever. And you walk up past the counter, past the register. You walk right past it to the manager. You go to the manager of the supermarket. You take that cereal or whatever product you want out of your shopping cart and you ask them, excuse me, do you have the larger size of this? But you have to first know that they don't have the larger size, okay? Or they don't have the smaller size. Now, all the cashiers, they watch you walk right past them, and at first they get nervous. Is this person going to steal? Then they see you walk up to the manager. They all look away. They all get calm. They all get relaxed. They say, "Oh, this guy, this girl, whoever, they're fine. Why would they? They're walking to the manager. The manager's above them." The manager then says, "Oh, no, we don't have it. This is the biggest size, whatever." Now, the manager, the last thing they're going to think is you're going to be walking up to them, questioning them, talking. By the way, very friendly, very nice. Compliment. If it's a guy, compliment his necktie. If it's a woman, you can compliment her nails, whatever. And when they tell you that, you say, "Oh, okay, well, thank you anyways. I appreciate it." They'll say, "Oh, no problem. Have a nice day." They'll wave. You wave back, and you just walk out. You walk out with the shopping cart full of stuff. Now, you may think, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" Right? But here's the thing. When the cashiers, the security, whoever, sees you waving at the manager, and they see the manager waving back at you, they think, "Oh, it's all good." They have whatever. They bought some stuff, they returned some stuff, whatever the case may be, it's past us, it's to the manager. And the manager thinks, "Oh, well, this person either must have bought this stuff and coming over here, or whatever the case may be. They're not going to walk out the store with it because they're coming up to me. They're not hiding. They're not putting stuff in their pockets. They're not trying to run out the store. They're communicating with us, being friendly, everything." So I'm not just telling you this. This is stuff that I've implemented in my life. I've probably got tens of thousands of dollars worth of groceries and other items from other stores implying this method. I don't necessarily think it's dishonest because, once again, I get the nod and the wave. In my mind, that means, hey, it's all good. Anyways, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to the third edition of Toilet Talk. This episode, I'm sharing with you some of my favorite foods and also sharing with you how to obtain these foods and your favorite foods and other things. You can apply this method at Home Depot or Target or Walmart, anywhere, not just supermarkets. Anyway, thank y'all, and can't wait to tune in next time and talk to y'all in episode 4 of Toilet Talk. Peace.